Hello guys, myself Trend App Academy. Welcome back to this new video and welcome back to the series of Learn Ethical Hacking from Zero using OverTheWire Bandit, and this is the level 14 and episode 11. So let's start this video. And in this video, the level goal is the password for the next level is stored in etc bandit pass. As you can see, it's stored here and it can only be accessed by the user bandit 14. But for knowing the password, we are not getting a password for this level. We are going to get a private key that will be available for next level. Okay, so you can understand this as you will not get any password for next level. You are getting a SSH key, and using that SSH private key, you need to log in as Bandit 14 and you need to go to this directory to get the password for this level. Okay, so let's first connect this SSH-p, then level 13, Bandit 13 at the rate for IP. And then now we will use the saved passwords, that is okay. I hope I copied the right one. Yes. So okay, we got a private key which is a SSH key, and let's check the directory. Okay, we are in the directory. So now we will exit. Now the first thing we need to do is that basically we know where is the file, what is the directory and whatever. So first of all, we need to copy that SSH private key. Now how can we copy that? We are going to use a command line command, that is scp -p. Then you need to give this 2220 port number, and then you need to write the host name, that is bandit. Okay, we need to write it bandit 13 and then add the rate and then copy the host name, basically the IP address. I will explain this command, no problem. Just first write this command, then I will explain. Oh, sorry. Oh man, there is a lot of issue. What the heck is this here? Okay, so now just copy this. Just see what and how I am writing. Okay, so here what I have wrote, that scp secure copy. Okay, it's basically a command line command that tells that if you need to copy any directory or any kind of file from any remote server, you need to use this command so that it will be saved directly over a particular network. Okay, and this specifies that the port number is 2220 from where to copy, and this is the IP address, username at the rate IP address, then file name, and this dot represents a space, then dot. This dot represents that the SSH, whatever that private key, that will be saved in the current working directory of the local machine. When I will press enter, it is saying that the authenticity can't be established. There is some issue, as I think so. Let's give yes, permanently added, but there is some issue. I don't know what is the issue, but I have the same command in big format and it will work. Yes, I think it should. Yes, it's working. There is a common thing. Sorry, that's my mistake. That should be capital P instead of lower one. That's why it was asking. That's why, sorry, it was not asking password. It was my mistake. That I was using a small p. Always use, if you are using SCP, use capital P. And when I will give the password, that file will be downloaded to my local host instantly, because the size is very low. Okay, it's something this much, and here we can see I have the what is this, a key. I have the private key. Now let's check the permissions, what this private key having the permission. If you don't know what is this ls, then this l, then you can watch the manual page of ls. And now I am explaining this, no worries. Basically it will list this thing and it will tell that what permissions this key have. Here you can see it's just rw, then I can directly use this private key, it will be logged in. But instead of this, there's, if you will download, you don't need to use this key directly. You will not get this. I have already made this file. Basically I have changed the permissions of this file before, so it is taking that as cache memory and it has saved. But you need to give this command first. Yes, chmod. This will change the permissions for this file. This is, I know, very much confusing, but it's pretty much easy if you will let need to more about chmod. It changes the file permissions, like the execution will happen at what level, at admin level, at grouping level, or whatever. So it will give this, and you need to first give this command, then you need to give this command ssh, then dash I, then the private key name, and then bandit 14, and then the at the rate IP address, then dash p, port number, and everything mentioned. And when you will press enter, you will get inside this. First of all, do one thing. For understanding this room better, do some research with ChatGPT. Do some research with yourself and first try to solve this room by just copy pasting. After some copy pasting and asking to ChatGPT, it will be really easy for you to understand what I was trying to say, because that can be figured out at once. If you will solve 1 to 2 times by yourself, then you can understand what I was trying to say, because these things are not I will explain and you will understand. These things works better if you will do practical. Now the main thing was here is to get the password, and as you know how where is the password. So let's copy this and just paste here like cat, and boom, we got the password for this. And we will save this password and we will end this. And since I already have, so there is no issue. So this was all in this video. Let's see you guys in the upcoming video. Till then, stay secure, stay safe. Bye bye. Regards, Trend Have Academy.